Welcome back to Timber... Wait, cut the music. No, we're not doing this again. We always start it like this. It's a brand new season. The developers have sponsored this episode, so we have budget to do something very different. Let me pull some strings. Wait right there. Welcome back to Timberborners, where everything's made of clay. Oh yes, it's a good day. But if you look closely at these beavers, they're all underachievers, especially the one that swats the fly on this levers. Oof, there goes the dam, although, oh look, there's Matt and Paddy too. Yes, hello fellow engineers, and welcome to a brand new season of Timberborners with a brand new intro. They're all funded by Mechanistry because they have sponsored this video, so if you want to check out the new Update 7, which is now live, boost link in my description, check it out now. There's never been a better time to check out Timberborn, particularly with these new overhangs. Ooh, overhangs. But yeah, you would have seen last season where we did the shaft. We did some crazy stuff with the new update here. But for this one, we're checking out the lovely old folk tales because they've got a whole load of new stuff as well, including zip lines, which look amazing fun. There's also 3D terrain, which allows you to build like stacked terrain blocks, and you can do tunneling now. There's also adaptive power shafts, loads of stuff, but I'm most excited about the zip lines, which could be very handy on this level, which is apparently some sort of zoo, which was abandoned by the humans. So we're going to have to try and get out of here to expand, get to the wood out there, get to the ruins out this way, etc. And also, I am playing this on hard mode, so this might be a short season. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, that's a reason why we have paused. Now, if we just get the HUD back, if we have a look at our beavers, they're of course all named after our lovely Patreons. So thank you guys for the support. Let's hope some of you will last longer than today's episode. Looking at you, Labradog. And let's have a little plan of what we're gonna do, because hard mode, at least compared to normal mode, is pretty hard. So we're really gonna have to plan ahead, try and work out where like the water comes from, how we can make sure we don't lose any. Is that water source there? Yes. Okay, so we have water sources in here, so that obviously flows out this way, then it flows out this way. Oh yeah, can you see there's like a little, it's like a little waterfall down into here. So if I want to try and survive the first drought, we'll probably want to dam this off, although I'm wondering, where does the water actually go? Oh look, there's holes off the edge of the map, so we could probably fill them up. I mean, at least a little bit, not too much that we drown our colony. Yeah, there's more over here as well, but just to fill them up, just to give a bit more water depth. It's been so long since I played this game on like hard mode. I'm actually a little bit worried this might be literally just one episode. Season 3 flashbacks. But yeah, first things first, I think we... Oh look, oh, the zip lines. Oh, I'm excited by zip lines. So this is the folktale equivalent of the like hypertubes, but yeah, they require quite a lot of science to unlock, so let's not think about those yet. Let's just think about surviving the imminent drought that's probably going to really hurt. So what we want to do, we need a path. So we have a path there, path down there, path down here. We can send a path out this way to go get that food, and one out this way to go chop some trees. So gather a flag over here. I mean, I do have 90 berries on me already, so maybe I don't need more than one, but that can get those up. Over this side, if we come into wood, we can get a lumberjack flag. We probably do want like 3 of them, although actually they don't reach that far. Oh, hang on. I got a better idea. If I do my path over to where these stairs are, then we can get trees down there as well. So 1, 2, 3 at least, and then we press play, and then in here we add extra beavers to be builders. So we got these 4 lovely beavers, and they will come over and build the buildings that I've just planned. So that's the gatherer flag. Over this way they're running over. They should build the lumberjack flags. Then we have wood, we have food. We do need water though. So in water, we can build a water pump. I don't really know the best spot to do this. Is it up here or is it actually down here, like pointing off the edge? Oh, actually, look. I forgot the folktales. They have a shorter log that they work. Yeah, the Iron Teeth have long logs. So what I may want to do, let's just shove these in here, connect both of those up, and then see how long they take to build. They need 12 logs each. Thankfully, the log choppers are in. Oh, no, but they're not chopping any logs. And quick, cut trees, and then select the entire area to be chopped down, and down here. Okay, now they're chopping trees down. We got Magmarel, we got Labradog, we got Yes, My Name is Bob, and then we got trees coming down, being turned into logs, and then the builders can use those logs to build these. So let's high prioritize just one of them. I might even low prioritize the other one. Yeah, no, I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man. I'm using all the priorities today.
I'll give him a week.
I'll give him 11 minutes.
This is hard mode, no messing about. But then I need to think of a way to actually capture this water. So if we head into landscaping, we don't have the levee unlocked. We need science for that. We do have some dam pieces. They cost 20 logs each though. Pretty pricey. But what I'm thinking, I can probably get away with just putting three bits of dam across there. And then that should store a whole load of water. Yeah, I think let's do that. Right, you can see if I click on the district center, which I need to rename the zoo, you can see these aren't actually in range, so we'll have to extend my path. So let's just do that. Oh, the other thing, we're not going to be able to get on top unless we get across, although we can just get across here. There's like stairs in the water, so path across there and then down to there. That should allow us to build that dam. Yes, we have our first log pumper in, so we can create water. Who is in there? No one's in there. There's not enough beavers. All right, let's reduce the builders in here, and let's fast forward through the evening. All right, all of our beavers, they're just sleeping rough. Remember with the foxtails, I think we need to build them houses if they're going to repopulate. So that is sort of a priority thing we need to think about. Anyway, we have our first log pumper. Who is it? Tony Montana with 4s. So water is being pumped. That is really good. Let's get some water storage in. So I think we're going to need that ASAP. I feel like we probably want the dam first though. So let's lower the priority of that by 1, just down to orange. All right, and then we're all good. We got loads of food, so I might pause you, Chris. All right, and the beavers are coming across. I love that they swim on their little log. So cool. But then they're starting to build this dam, and this should allow us to store some water through the drought when the water stops, when it stops flowing from these water sources. So it should just allow us to pump throughout the dry season. So nice. One thing I'm a little bit worried about, food and like farming. We're going to run out of space here pretty quickly. Let's have a look at farm. So yeah, we've got to get a farmhouse in pretty soon. 25 logs. They are not cheap. They are not cheap at all. But if we get this in, we can build, or at least plants, in quite a large area actually. Yeah, so maybe if I go here, that covers like this corner down a layer. So farmhouse in there. We can then have a look at what food we have, because very different to the other colony. So we got carrot, which is like just standard food, doesn't need cooking. We got sunflowers. They take a little bit longer to grow and you get less yield from them. And potatoes, which I think need cooking. So yeah, I think we'll just start with carrots. Oh, by the way, Will Pelkey has grown up, so we have another beaver just to give a helping hand, which we need because Tony has stopped working his wood. I think because we're filled with water and we don't have our storage ready yet. Yeah, so what I might do, let's get another lumberjack flag over this way. We shove this one down there. We high prioritize that, then we can probably just lower the priority of this job so that once this is done, Tony will go into there. I mean, same with the food. Rather than pausing, I might just low prioritize it. So yeah, look, Will has gone in there. May as well have him do something like carry some berries about rather than just twiddling his thumbs. Do beavers have thumbs? I think they do. Anyway, oh no, all my beavers are thirsty instantly and we only have 12 water. We really need this water storage done, but it's probably more important to get the dam done. The first piece is in, so that's good. But yeah, there's still 2 more, so we still need 40 logs. I mean, we've got 26, so we probably could build it fairly quick. I am wondering if I do a path around this side of the lake, like, will that save? I think that will save quite a bit of time, actually. So if we just do a path like along here, efficient pathing. So rather than walking all the way around the top, they've just got a shorter distance to go. Anyway, it's the second night. All of our beavers are out sleeping rough again. I really need to try and get some housing on the go, particularly for this guy whose head is literally hanging over the water. Who is that? Labradog. Of course it is. But yeah, if we have a look in housing, which I think is in the housing tab, that would make sense. 12 logs, and they they only allow 3 beavers to have a little house. So we need quite a lot of these. Oh, I don't know what to do. I think we need to focus on the priorities, and the priorities is there's a drought approaching. So we only have 3 days until no more water is going to flow, and it could be a long time. Hard mode droughts are pretty brutal. I feel like though, if we can get the dam done, then at least we should have water and we can continue pumping. If we get another water pump, we should be good as well. I am worried about food though. Dropped to like 60. I'll just wait for him to deliver one more. Yes, dropped to 69. Nice. Which isn't a lot of food. I'm wondering, do I need to prioritize this? Yeah, I think let's high prioritize both of those, and then we'll next high prioritize the farm, because then we can plant some carrots, and the sooner they're planted, the sooner we get them. So let's just go like down here, plant that whole second layer, and then up here as well. Right, and then, oh man, we need more builders, I feel like. Good news is beavers do seem to be using my shortcut path, so I have made that slightly more efficient, I think. But yeah, water is not good. 3 water. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. All right, come on, beavers, build. Yes, we're on to the last damn piece. Okay, we've still got 2.6 days until the drought hits. So I think we should get the dam in, and then we may be able to get started on the food and maybe this other water pump as well. For now though, it's another rough night for our little beaver colony, but don't worry, we'll have houses for them soon, and you don't have to sleep up someone else's butt. That's a bit weird. Magmarel. But yeah, one thing I can do as we approach the drought, I could increase the old working hours, because we're only working 16 hours a day. Maybe I want to do that anyway. Just get 18 hours. Now, this is pretty critical. Like, you guys might feel like you want days off, but really, we just need to prepare. We need to build. It's like I'm talking to my editors. Oh, yes, they have built. Okay, so the dam is in. So I think we've raised the water level a little bit, because the way the dams work, can you see they've just got like a little gap on top for the water to flow over? So it should hold water at like that level. So I'm hoping I didn't have to go over to like this edge, and that is all okay. But that should allow water to stay in here, and then we can keep pumping throughout the drought. Right, next up, work on the farm has begun. Go on, King. Go on, King. Whack it. Whack it. So yeah, this is done. This is done. Okay, we now have a farmhouse. So scientist Nate. Look, they've just grown up. So yeah, they're getting to work planting. And basically, we just want to rush planting, and then we can just leave it. As long as, this is something I've just realized, as long as water does stay down here, because if it does flow out here, then we might lose all the water down the bottom. Oh no. Oh, do I not think this through? Oh, maybe I should have planted closer towards the middle. Yeah, actually, I think it's a bit silly planting down here. Right, hang on, let me clear this planting area. There's literally no point planting down here, guys. You gotta plant like up this way, I think. I may have just saved myself. It may have been a bit of a waste. Oh look, there's stairs here. Oh, there's a bridge. It's a bridge. You know what that means? We need a bridge review. It's a bridge made out of a load of blocks. It has grass on top ready for planting, with natural stairs on either side so we can get across. It provides a nice view at the arch behind it, as well as up to our district centre where we can see some of our beavers being lazy. So overall, I give this natural wonder a 6.1 out of 10. Bridge review. But yeah, right, we've got lazy beavers. What's going on up here? We've got 4 builders not doing anything. Is that because we've built everything? I think it might be, actually. So let's just reduce the priority of the builders. There we go. Now there's just 1 builder left, King, who is just sat on their butt. But we're still collecting logs. We're still pumping wood and all that stuff. So yeah, let's get some houses on the go. And what I'm thinking, we get houses up here. So 1 house there, 1 house up there. That looks very efficient to me.
Why are you the way that you are?
And then just make sure they have paths like that. And then King can single-handedly build them. I think he'll be fine. Down here, we have water storage, finally. Who's the other log pump? We got Chris and Spirit Bear working their wood. The farms, I think we're probably good with that many carrots. So I think I'll probably pause that, because carrots will just grow on their own now. And then the next phase, what we need to do, we are working our way through this wood. We're going to have to replant. And I think the only way to replant is get a forester hut. And that requires 30 science, but not only that, look, we need to process our logs into planks. So we're going to need a lumber mill. Now, a lumber mill needs 50 power. So what do we have in terms of power? We have water wheels as well as shaming wheels. Oh, yes. And also part of this update, they've updated the power shaft. So they now work like the hyper tubes, which is such a good update. So you don't have to fanny around getting like the right angle and stuff. like the right piece. That is awesome. There's also windmills, which will be very handy with this faction. But yeah, for now, perhaps we start with an inventor hut. So we'll get one in like over there, I guess. I think we'll probably want the inventor huts for the drought, so our beavers have something to do. If we want to get planks, you're going to need a lumber mill. Now, we're not going to be able to... Well, there's not really any moving water on this map. I mean, it does move slightly, but I think we're better off just using beaver power, to be honest. So if I get a lumber mill in, like, there, and then over this side, put a shaming wheel like that. That's got a path going over to it. Then we should be able to make some planks. We should be able to make some science. And then, oh, look, Marco Lechner's grown up. So we now have 3 extra beavers. Oh, we also have some housing. I think, have all the beavers come back to builders? Yeah, look, 4 builders on the go. So the houses are going in. I think these only hold 3 people, though. And we've got 12. So we're going to have to build a few more housing, particularly if we want to grow the colony. So unless there's space in housing, you're not going to get baby beavers. So maybe I'll just prep some of these. So how many are going to need? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. So I'll probably need an extra one just to grow my colony. So that should do that. I might lower the priority of these just so we do the other stuff first. But nice. Maybe I should get another small tank on the go as well. Just because looking at this one, it's nearly full. I mean, we should be able to pump throughout most of the drought. But yeah, oh, look down this way. We have power. Tony Montana. He's decided to be the first shamer. And we got Koi Koi in there turning logs into planks. And oh, we have a scientist. Is it Scientist Nate? Oh, it's Marco Lechner. Right, hang on a second. I need to fiddle this. Right, after a bit of jiggery pokery, Scientist Nate is now the scientist. The colony is saved. Right, look, there he is now. There comes Scientist Nate. He's in there. The science is churning away. Right, and yeah, you can see up here, this is our science number. So we currently have 2 science. In order to get the forester huts, we can plant more trees. We need 30 science. So we just need to leave Scientist Nate in there, let him cook, and then we should be good. I think, how many planks do we need for that? I don't think we need that many. We need 7 planks. So yeah, we'll just keep an eye on these guys. And once they've planked us up to 7, we've currently got 3 planks. We might just pause that. Or maybe we'll fill up the storage in the lumber mill itself because it can hold up to 13 planks. But nice. Definitely needed though, because you can see we've pretty much worked our way through about half the trees we own. A little bit scary, that. Anyway, today is the final night before the drought approaches, and then we'll see how long the drought is and whether we can survive. So the sun is setting. Only 6 of our beavers have homes. Everyone else is sleeping rough out on the street. Oh, which really affects their well-being, actually. Shelter's -3, so they all have like a 0 well-being. I mean, yes, my name is Bob has -22. That's because he's hungry and thirsty. But like the beavers in here, they have a +5 score, which gives them 20% working speed and movement speed. Yeah, so it probably is worthwhile trying to get the lodges done ASAP. Anyway, the drought has started. It's a 3-day drought. So 3 days without any new water added to the map. Thankfully, I think my dam is going to save us. You can see there's no water flowing out the end. But everything upstream of the dam is all wet, which means we can continue pumping, which means we can keep the water going. And of course, that means the carrots will continue growing as well. How far away are these? Oh, they take 4 days. Oh no, we actually have no food. We have no food. Okay, we have just these berries to try and survive with. Oh no, disaster, disaster. And look, all the water is evaporating from down the bottom. Oh wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. So yeah, you can see as water evaporates, the brown of the ground seeps in. So very good spot there, past Matt. If we had planted there, those plants would have died. So moving the carrots forward, very sensible. Although we're only 40% of the way till we have any carrots. Oh no. What about these ones that we planted first? They're like 50%. So still another 2 days. Oh, this is going to be dodgy. We got 2 days to survive with just 5 berries plus whatever we can get from these. Let's just have a look in here. So it takes 12 days to grow 3 berries. So yeah, once these are picked, that is it. Unless some of these earlier ones... 97%. Are they all like that? Oh, some of these early ones have berries on. Okay, we may have some extra berries. Oh, look, 69%. Nice. Oh, this is going to be pretty scary, though. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I think water should be fine. but food is pretty dire right now. In fact, can probably pause you as you're sat on your butt, Chris. Maybe I'll unpause the farmhouse and then we'll just plant some more carrots like over this way. Can never have too many carrots, I've been told. All right, so they're all being planted up pretty nicely. Looks like we've got the 13 planks, so we can pause these 2 jobs now. So Koi, you pause. Tony, no longer need to be shamed. We have enough planks to build our forester. The thing is, we don't have the science yet. Scientist Nate has been slacking. Now, what we could do, could probably help him out, get another inventor hut next to it. I think twice the science will be helpful, because the sooner we can start planting trees, the better, because trees take ages to grow. Like, birches take 7 days. I mean, really, we want oaks, which take 30 days. They do have a 15-day drought resistance, though, so they can last a long time without water. So very handy. Anyway, as we're working our way around these, if we click on our little lumberjack flag, you can see most of the trees are now out of range. So I think what we want to do, we'll just do another little path along here. I could do some extra lumberjacks up this way and then replace those ones. Yeah, let's delete like those 2. Put 2 more here. Make sure all these trees are marked to be chopped down, which they now are. Yeah, I'm liking the number of like natural stairs everywhere in the zoo. Very handy. But yeah, what I'm not liking, beavers are very, very hungry now. And of course, that slows down how fast they work, how fast they move. Back over this way, 2 days left of the drought. We do have 3 little berry bushes. That's not going to satisfy 12 beavers, though. Oh, yeah, they have woken up hungry. They are hungry. Still 70% of the way until you have carrots. But I don't know. I think we'll be okay. I think it's going to be close. It's not quite going to be an incident, but I think we should have food. I'm glad I did that farm when I did. Otherwise... this could have been really bad. Oh, actually, we don't have anyone picking up the berries. Up the priority. Koi. We actually need those last 2 berries. Right, nice. We have twice the science now, which means we're nearly there. Just 2 more science and we can get a forester hut in. So there we go. 30 science in the bank. So let's unlock the forester. So we basically just want to shove this down here where we can replant all this area. So do I want to unlock the forester for 30 science? Yes, I do. Get it unlocked. And our beavers have started work building it. So it needs 10 logs, 7 planks. We got 59 logs and 8 planks. So we should be good, which means we can start marking out where we want to plant trees. And I think we're just going to go for oaks straight away, because it may mean there's a little gap of no trees. But I think after that, we should be pretty good. So let's get all of that planted with oaks. That should really help us. Nice. Oh, man. Our beavers are hungry. Oh, how hungry are they? If I click on one, oh, they're not too bad. They've got like a bit of hunger. And I think today or like tomorrow morning is when these carrots should start growing. Yeah, look, 90% of the way. So, oh, look, we got another mouth to feed as well. I mean, well, it's not. It's just another coming of age worker. Bernie, they always need a feeding, even as a baby. But yeah, I'm just waiting for carrots. Okay, we're good. Right, unpause this. To Chris, King, and Bernie, I prioritize harvesting. So there are now carrots for the colony. Get them picked. So yes, right, pick. Feel free to like help yourself, guys. Like as you're picking them, feel free to nibble on a carrot. That's fine with me. We need everyone healthy and hungry. No, not hungry. The opposite of hungry. But yes, okay, we have carrots. Okay, this is good. Once everyone's like fed and they've lost their little warning symbols, then I'm going to change this to the priority to be planting, I think. But yeah, for now, the drought has ended, which means water will return to the colony. We survived the first drought. It's a good start for the Timberborners. Now, what are we down to? We're down to 24 water. So probably worth unpausing the other water pump. Koi, go work your wood. Let's get some water for the colony. And yeah, good to know we can pump throughout an entire dry season. And we didn't lose any water. Like, we didn't lose any water level. And our beavers are happier than ever. A well-being of 3. 3. But yeah, right. Oh, look down here. Yes, the forest is done. So Marco Lechner is now planting the oak trees, apparently. Oh, no, there he is. What are you doing? You're meant to be planting oak trees. He's just been gorging on carrots. Anyway, right, now he is planting. You can see, planting away. Great technique. So he'll plant a little oak tree there. That will grow. That will give us wood in 30 days' time. Oh, nice. In the meantime, we need to think about trying to block these holes down here, I think. So I'm really thinking maybe we want to go with... Hang on, let me just have a look over this side. Yeah, I'm thinking levy with a dam piece on top. Now, thing is, levies cost 120 science. We've got 26 at the moment. That's going to take a bit of time to unlock. But if we can keep this entire, like, moaty thing, like, filled up with water, then that keeps the entire area green, so have more area that's planted. Then we can think about trying to escape from this place. Quite intrigued to check out the brand new, like, tunneling stuff. Could be pretty cool, that. Although we do already have these holes, so maybe not quite needed. But we'll see. Anyway, for now, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you guys enjoyed the new intro. Thanks so much to the devs for supporting the channel and allowing me to, like, to fund that intro. So cool. And remember, check out Timberborn yourself. Boost link in my description. This update is so cool. This game's, like, just so fun. And fair play devs, like a load of devs, like, just stop, like once they've made a load of sales, they're like, yeah, let's move on to the next game. Not these guys. They keep progressing everything. So respect to the devs. And for now, I'm going to say peace, love. And we made it through a whole episode without an incident. Bye, guys.